Hello everyone, today we will discuss the nursing MCQs. Let's start with the first question. What is the recommended suction pressure for adult tracheal suctioning? Correct answer is C, 100 to 150 mmHg. The ideal suction pressure for adults is 100 to 150 mmHg, ensuring secretions are cleared without damaging airway tissues. Next question. What is the main purpose of a nasogastric NG tube? Correct answer is B. To drain gastric contents, NG tubes are used for gastric decompression, feeding, or medication administration. Next question. How is the correct length of an NG tube measured before insertion? Correct answer is A. Ear to nose to xiphoid process. The correct NG tube length is measured from the tip of the nose to the ear and then down to the xiphoid process to ensure proper placement. Next question. What is the best way to prevent catheter associated urinary tract infections? CAUTIS. Correct answer is C. Perform daily perineal care and maintain a closed drainage system. Maintaining a closed catheter system and performing daily perineal hygiene reduces the risk of infections. Next question. What is the ideal position for a patient with a Foley catheter? Correct answer is D. Semi-floor position. Semi-floor position, head elevated at 30 to 45 degree, prevents urinary stasis, reducing infection risk. Next question. What is the main advantage of using an infusion pump instead of gravity IV drip? Correct answer is C. Provides precise control over fluid administration. Infusion pumps accurately control fluid and medication delivery, preventing overdose or underdose. Next question. What should a nurse do first if an infusion pump alarm goes off? Correct answer is B. Check for occlusions or kinks in the tubing. Most alarms occur due to blockages or kinks, which should be checked before taking further action. Next question. What is the normal oxygen saturation SpO2 level in a healthy adult? Correct answer is D. 95 to 100%. A normal SpO2 level is 95 to 100%, indicating proper oxygenation. Next question. Which condition can lead to an inaccurate pulse oximeter reading? Correct answer is B. Cold fingers. Poor circulation due to cold fingers can reduce the accuracy of a pulse oximeter. Next question. Which part of the body is an endotracheal tube inserted into? Correct answer is B. Trachea. Endotracheal tubes ETT are placed into the trachea to provide an open airway for ventilation. Next question. How is the correct placement of an endotracheal tube confirmed after insertion? Correct answer is A. Checking for chest movement, chest rise and auscultation of breath sounds confirm that the tube is in the trachea and not in the esophagus. Next question. What is the first step in using an automated external defibrillation AED? Correct answer is C. Turn on the AED and follow instructions. Turning on the AED is the first step as it provides step-by-step guidance for defibrillation. Next question. What is the correct compression to ventilation ratio in CPR for an adult with no advanced airway? Correct answer is C, 30 is to 2. The correct CPR ratio for adults is 30 chest compressions to 2 rescue breaths. Next question. What is the most effective method for sterilizing surgical instruments? Correct answer is B. Autoclaving. Autoclaving uses high pressure steam to kill all microorganisms, making it the most effective sterilization method. Next question. Which PPE personal protective equipment is required for a trial surgical procedure? Correct answer is D. Gloves, mask, gown, and sterile cap. Sterile procedures require complete PPE to prevent contamination and maintain aseptic technique. Next question. Which vein is most commonly used for IV cannulation in adults? Correct answer is C. Median cubital vein. The medial cubital vein located in the antecubital fossa is commonly used for IV insertion due to its large size and easy accessibility. Next question. What is the primary complication of IV therapy? Correct answer is B. Phlebitis. Phlebitis, inflammation of the vein, is a common complication of IV therapy caused by irritation from IV fluids, infection, or catheter movement. Next question. What is the best site for an intradermal ID injection? Correct answer is D. Forearm. Intradermal injections such as TB tests are typically given in the forearm, where the skin is thin and reactions can be easily observed. Next question. Which type of syringe is used for insulin administration? Correct answer is A. 1 ml syringe. Insulin syringes are calibrated in units and are usually 1 ml 100 units in capacity to ensure accurate dosing. Next question. What is the purpose of a nebulizer? Correct answer is B. To deliver aerosolized medication. Nebulizers convert liquid medication into a mist for direct inhalation into the lungs, commonly used for asthma or COPD patients. Next question. How long should a patient hold their breath after using a metered dose inhaler MDI? Correct answer is B. 5 to 10 seconds. Holding the breath for 5 to 10 seconds allows the medication to be absorbed properly into the lungs. Next question. What is the main purpose of a chest drainage system? Correct answer is B. To remove air, fluid, or pus from the pleural space. Chest tubes help drain air, pneumothorax, blood, or pus from the pleural cavity to restore lung function. Next question. Where should a chest drainage system be placed in relation to the patient? Correct answer is B. Below chest level. Chest drainage systems should always be kept below chest level to prevent backflow and ensure proper drainage. Next question. Which technique is essential to prevent infection during urinary catheter insertion? Correct answer is B. Using sterile technique. Urinary catheterization must be performed using sterile technique to prevent urinary tract infections UTIs. Next question. Which artery is commonly used to measure blood pressure with a sphygmomanometer? Correct answer is C. Brachial artery. The brachial artery located in the upper arm is the most common site for blood pressure measurement. Next question. Which part of the body is commonly used for capillary blood glucose testing? Correct answer is B. Finger. The finger, typically the side of the fingertip, is the most common site for capillary blood glucose testing because it provides an accurate reading. Next question. What is the normal body temperature in Celsius? Correct answer is C. 37 degree Celsius. The normal human body temperature is 37 degrees Celsius, 98.6 degree Fahrenheit, with slight variations based on the person and method of measurement. Next question. Which thermometer is best for measuring the core body temperature in critically ill patients? Correct answer is B. Rectal thermometer. Rectal thermometers are the most accurate for measuring core body temperature, especially in critically ill patients or infants. Next question. How many leads are used in a standard ECG recording? Correct answer is D. 12. A standard ECG electrocardiogram has 12 leads which record electrical activity from different angles of the heart.